player is what we're starting off with here. I guess that's a pretty accurate
The
description.
real future will be when you can wear your VR headset in your Tesla. So you got cameras sensing your headset, and cameras are sensing your car.
That would be cool because you could it would like turn the road into like an F1
Oh, that actually
track.
would be sick.
Yeah, but like you'd see all the other cars, but they would just be like CG
skinned over to be like
yeah.
cool things, like look like Tron or whatever.
That'd be actually super cool, and definitely it'll
You could
definitely
skin,
be legal.
like AR, like driving.
Yeah, well, I mean, it wouldn't even necessarily be AR because it would be completely immersive 3D, like animated environment. But yeah, that motion track to the real world, that'd be super cool. I'd be super down for that. I like to just go into a blazing inferno here.
Three faults on this somehow. You know what we should talk about? We haven't talked about it all.
What?
Without spoilers, the Game of Thrones finale.
Oh, okay. Without spoilers, huh?
Well, we could talk about our general feelings.
Okay, let's
I
talk
wanna know how you felt on
about your feelings. Okay, so here's
you feel
my.
about it?
I don't have a very controversial opinion about the actual final episode. What I will say is it seemed like it was a bit too heavy on like setting up for spin-offs. Like, let's make sure we keep our options open for any potential spin-offs we want to make in the future. That seemed like a pretty heavy point. But otherwise, like,
Aren't they like confirmed to have 3 spin-offs?
I mean, that would make sense given that they left 3 spin-offs pretty open
Well, I think
from that.
one is going to be a prequel, and then like one seems like it's going to be one of the characters from the end.
Yeah, sure.
Very obviously.
Okay. I think that given the rest of the season, it was kind of like, yeah, I guess that works. But
That's not what you want to hear about a show that up until like the 7th season was hailed as the greatest show of all time.
yeah, no,
It works.
it's a disappointing end, especially since, like we talked about last time, HBO apparently did offer to let it carry on further, and it was just we want to work on other projects from the showrunners. Rumor has it. So it was like, I mean, I think episodes 3 through 5. Well, okay.
I went straight.
Episodes 3 through 5 were just trash. Unfortunately, I think the finale though, yeah, just took that and like kind of gave a conclusion to it without being like still making a ton of sense or being super satisfying, but it was a thing. So that was my feeling as far as just the episode itself. How about you?
I thought it was doo-doo.
Like the last episode as well.
Yeah, I thought it was all doo-doo.
Okay.
The whole season, I'll say it.
Well, yeah. I mean, the whole season was not good.
Everybody for the first 2 episodes, they're like, come on, dude, it's building up. You gotta be patient. It built up to something. That's for sure. Was it worth it? Absolutely not. It just makes me sad because, it's a show that's been hailed in such high regard. And now it's like, you almost had like a perfect legacy. And now you got whatever that is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a checkpoint.
Yeah,
up there.
no, so we're both in problem town now. I think. Oh, you didn't hit the checkpoint. See, I hit the checkpoint, and now I'm in a problem area.
Problem area.
Yeah, it's a problem area.
Map seems not even like. This seems.
I'm actually stuck. I can't do anything.
I'm gonna go under.
I actually can't do anything.
This seems like a dumb map.
It might be not loaded. That's happened before. We've been burned in the past.
Checkpoint, please.
Yeah, did you get the checkpoint?
No.
Oh, so you don't. That's the thing is you don't want the checkpoint. I don't think. Can you see my ghost?
Yeah, I can see it. You're like stuck, like
Just
vertically.
I just fall vertically. Yes. Yeah, that's gonna be it. It's gonna be it, boys.
Free us from the pain.
Yep. Well,
What's the next thing to be disappointed by? Well, I mean, Star Wars probably.
that'll be more you because I feel like I'm less invested
Yeah, that'll
in
probably
Star
be me.
Wars. I don't know. Is there much that could happen in Star Wars that would make you excited?
I don't know. I don't think so. My entire every new Star Wars movie that comes out, it feels like I'm a junkie chasing the dragon. Like I'm trying, and the dragon, the experience that I want is to feel like a child again.
Uh-huh.
I cannot recap. The only time I felt that was the first time I saw The Force Awakens in the theater, which was the first of the new Star Wars movies. So I guess I feel like I episode 1 myself. I got excited about it. It was like when the Millennium Falcon is flying around, I was like, oh, this is fun. But then they just kept coming out with movies, and I was like, I keep trying to feel things, and I can't feel things.
This sounds like a real chat for like around a circle with a bunch of other people who once loved Star Wars and have now been burned.
You have to tell everybody your name and how long you've been dead inside.
Yeah, jeez.
I just want to feel like my inner child is alive, but it's really not. Oh, it's just a wall of water.
And then it says his name, Conk, with a basketball. That's pretty cool. A conch
Toy Story
shell.
4?
What do you mean? Oh, I think they'll do it right.
I don't really like Toy Story 3. Maybe that might be a controversial hot take, but
I was fine with it personally.
I wanted all the toys to die at the end in the furnace.
Christ. You wanted to like Breaking Bad that ending?
Yeah.
Jeez. See, that's
Keanu's in the new one though, so
Keanu is in the new Toy Story?
Yeah.
Oh.
He plays like a God, what's the like Evil Knievel type action figure, I think?
Oh, okay.
Like his name's like Duke something or something like that.
Duke of Hazzard?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a promo picture that they used for some website, and it was a picture of Woody standing behind his character, and it looked sexual.
Huh.
Because like his character had his mouth open.
Oh, like unintentionally?
Yeah, and Woody was like standing behind him. So it was like, wow, you chose a really bad picture of this.
Interesting.
His mouth was agape.
Zine has never watched any of the Toy Story movies. I guess when you're 65...
Speaking of dead inside.
I guess when you're 65, you wouldn't necessarily like go and watch it. So, that's fair. We'll just... Well, that was 7 minutes, so... Well, one of the maps didn't even work, so we're going to add a new one.
His character name. Where is it? Duke Kaboom.
That's an aggressive Evil Knievel sounding name.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he's the Duke
He looks
of
almost
Kaboom.
the same as... Yeah.
He looks the same as what, John Wick?
Well, he just looks like Evil Knievel, kind of like the uniform. At least I think that's an Evil Knievel-ish uniform. I could be wrong.
Does he have like the helmet and cape and that sort of stuff?
Yeah, he's got like a whole
I still need to see it too.
I hear it's good.
I'm sure it's just like non-stop shooting. As you would
seems
expect.
like it's just like an escalation of everything that they've done.
But I'm sure it is great, entertaining, fun, and I'll have to check it out. But I never go to movie theaters. Also, we're adding another map. That didn't seem
the last
super
time I went
hard.
to the movie theater was Endgame, and the last time before that was like months.
What was the last time prior to Endgame? God, I don't even remember. Nope, don't remember.
I can't even remember. I can't remember either.
I think it just goes to show that movie theaters. Wait, day? What?
When I was at Endgame, the lady that was 3 seats over from me, she kept talking the whole time. I don't know if I ranted on this when we were talking about Endgame, but oh my god, she would just say things that were gonna happen. Like somebody's character would come on screen and she would say out loud, "Oh my god, that's his dad."
Wow, nice. Really?
What's up?
No, like someone would just talk about...
I thought you got stuck at the thing.
No, I changed the map from night to day, which was interesting.
Oh, you did.
So I didn't get stuck. It had an arrow and it pointed to day, and I was like, oh, maybe I should go this way. Maybe it unlocks a place I need to go. Instead, it just...
I'm in an evil place.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm in the good place where we say fork.
Oh, and then there's a part of Endgame where the camera literally pans to a bunch of beers. This isn't a spoiler. It just turns and there's a bunch of beers, and she says the word beer out loud. It's like we're all watching the movie. We see that it's beer. It's labeled. She goes beer.
Did she yell out Fortnite as well?
She might have. She might have. I
She get up and do a Fortnite dance in the theater.
It made me think about this. This is how upset it made me watching that. It made me think about like if I ever made my own movie theater, every seat would have its own little like touch screen, and then you could anonymously report people to the fucking front desk.
Would it be on like it would be on the back of the headrest or something?
Yeah, something. I don't know. You would you could just type it in, and then the little usher would come over and be like, "Hey, shut up."
It's a theater where you're paid to be belittled by the ushers.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's a great startup idea. We just need to get some funding for it. Good night.